Hey guys, Slightly Drunk Gaming here, and today I just wanted to talk a little bit about the new trailer that just dropped for Gamescom for Battlefield V. So, all things considered, I actually really thought it was a pretty impressive trailer. I think if they had scrapped the original one and had gone for this, that actually would have made a much bigger difference with their core audience, and they wouldn't have actually been digging themselves out of this hole that they've found themselves in. Everybody knows it. It's all over social media right now. Everyone's talking about, oh, EA's pre-orders are really weak. Battlefield V is sandwiched in between Red Dead Redemption 2 and Call of Duty Black Ops. I mean, it's the writing's on the wall, and a lot of different people have said, much more intelligent people than myself, they're all making the argument that, oh, Battlefield V is going to suffer the same fate as Titanfall 2 did. And I don't really think that is going to happen. That's just my opinion, of course, just because the Battlefield franchise is a stronger IP than Titanfall was. Titanfall 2 was an amazing game, but it was not as mature a franchise and didn't have the built-in support that Battlefield does. However, the main caveat to that is the fact that Soderlund's comments, if you didn't remember or you happen to just be out of touch with that, his comments were, people who have a problem with women being in a Battlefield game are just uneducated. Well, if you sit there and you look at this Gamescom trailer, 95% of these different comments towards the top, I mean, that's an exaggeration, of course, but the predominant feeling, you see it. It comes up again and again and again in these different comments. I'm too uneducated. I'm uneducated. I'm uneducated. I'm going to go spend my money elsewhere. I don't know better, so I'm going to spend my money elsewhere. And when you alienate a core portion of your fan base, when you sit there and you attack your fan base and tell them, hey, you know what, you guys are wrong. I mean, there's so many different directions that Soderlund could have took it. He could have sat there and he could have said, hey guys, I get it. It seems unrealistic, but we got a lot of feedback from the last couple of Battlefields, and you guys all wanted cosmetics and you guys all wanted customization. So this is just an example of how much control your character you can have over your character. And that's great. He could have just said that, and that would have been such a better response, and in my opinion, a more mature response than just lashing out at your fan base and saying, you guys don't know better, we know better, we're the ones making it, we can do whatever we want. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. And how he said it really struck a sour note with a big portion of their player base. And that's one of the reasons why. I mean, there's going to be a bunch of guys out there who are going to sit there and they're going to say, screw it. If it's a great game, I'll buy it. If it's average, I'll skip it. You got World War III coming out. That's a return back to those modern shooters. It's not exactly like this market doesn't provide options. And there's always going to be somebody willing to step in and fill the void. And Battlefield's left a void. They really have. They've left themselves open, and they doubled down on that kind of rhetoric that was just, at the end of the day, unnecessary and was pretty toxic. He could have just taken it any different direction, absorb and reflect, or redirect. I mean, they could have done anything, but that going back, that going and attacking your fan base, it doesn't matter how good a trailer you make. It doesn't. It really doesn't. You can make a bomb trailer like this, and rather than getting people excited, they sit there and they still have that sour taste in their mouth from how you treated them the first time. You dig yourself a hole like that, you're never going to get back out. I'm excited for the game. I could really care less about all the other controversy. I just don't care. I like games for the settings that they're in. The cosmetic stuff doesn't really bother me. People complain about the arms and the katanas and stuff like that. If you don't like it, I get it. I really do. But at the same time, when we push so hard for cosmetics and we want them to have cosmetics, but we don't want them to have loot boxes, we limit their options. So you got to look at it from that perspective too. I'm not saying what they're doing is right. I'm just saying, hey, they're in a business of making money. So we all got to just take a deep breath, and we got to just look at it in October when it comes out. I, for one, am excited. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say in the comments. Like and subscribe if you guys want to see some just derping around in Battlefield. Check out our Battlefield links. If you guys like the Division, we got a couple Division videos up too. And yeah, you're always welcome to hit us up: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can always shoot me a message. In the meantime, hey, don't drink and fly, guys.